Everyone. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm expecting this to be the last one of these, because I think we're going to get to the end today. I have a sneaking suspicion. I think I said that on the last one. So this is, what are we on now? Stream 5, I think. We started on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Yeah, so stream 5. So yeah, not loads to do. I've just been looking at the roadmap as well, the roadmap for the game. So I thought probably Teresa's on time. Well done, Teresa. That is the first. I think that's the first one. We are both on time because I'm quite often late as well. Hang on a minute. I can hear myself. 1 second, guys. Right, just let me pause the game for a second. That's it. Hey Axel, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Yes, I was looking at the roadmap, so I thought maybe at the end of the stream or towards the end of the stream, we'll have a look at the development roadmap for this as well, because there's some quite interesting stuff. I did remember some of it. Everyone's on time today. Amazeballs. Look at us all. Look at us all. It's only taken. Well, this is probably. I was just saying, cool. This is probably going to be the last stream, so we've all made it. We've all made it on time for the last one. I thought I had some made-up food there. I do. Yeah, good, Axel. Good. If you haven't checked this out. I think it probably would suit you because it's quite chill and it's very beautiful. There's not like loads of stuff to do, but if you fancy something, if you fancy trying out a new game for your channel, Axel's another content creator. Saw this game's name on Epic. Mentioned it. Art style is well cool, yeah, it is. So it's basically a survival game. It's a survival. I don't know, how would you describe it, guys? It's very chilled. It's a super. It's just kind of a wander around in the woods. You get this little hut. So we've upgraded this hut. I'll show you the outside. I mean, this is the kind of the game, basically, just kind of wandering around in the woods going, wow, isn't that beautiful? I mean, there is other stuff to do, but that's the gist of it. So we start off with a really basic hut and we've upgraded it, so it's not like a builder game. So yeah, it's not a builder game. You don't like piece by piece, but you kind of upgrade the hut, collect materials and upgrades and stuff. But yeah, I thought it might be cool to go through. Yeah, I know. Check out that artwork. There's loads of little moments where you can. I mean, even just this. Look at all these little particles. I do kind of wish. I can't remember who mentioned it in the last stream, but someone mentioned. Imagine seeing this in 4K. How amazing it would be. I don't know how well it would stand up to 4K, but I think they've done a really good job because it's actually pretty like. Low poly. It's like there's not loads going on in the textures, but it's the lighting. It's the atmospheres of it, or the atmospherics of it that make it so kind of amazing to look at. Right. So what time of day it is? Night is coming. Night is coming. So we're going to go on. Our first kind of major exploration north of the river today. So in the last one, we had our yesterday stream. We avoided being murderized by the bear, which was pretty much down to my amazing ninja-like skills. Not at all. It was totally just the bear kind of just seemed to lose interest. Serene survival. Yeah, I think that's a good summary of it. Let's just get a few more mushrooms with us. I'm kind of stalling because I'm thinking it's nightfall and it's never really a great time to go out. Not that there's anything particularly scary. Do we need anything else with us? I'm just going to get loaded up, then we'll sleep, and then we'll go on a little expedition. Oh, okay. Got no space in that storage box. I'm not even going to bother taking these. Oh, tell you what I could do actually. What I wanted to check is, can I now pick this back up again? So I've made this in the last... Ah, what just happened there? What just happened there? Why did it do that? That's annoying. That must be a bug. So you can't, those are two separate pieces, the fire plate, the fire pit, and then the cooking pot that goes on it. But when I picked it up again, it picked up the whole thing, but didn't put it all in my inventory, which is a bit annoying. Watch out for the bears. Yeah, don't worry, dude. We have encountered the bears. We have been murderized by the bears a number of times. My bear is now out in the woods somewhere, pretty close to the hut. We haven't really established yet if there's more than one. But in the last stream we managed to kind of sneak past him and get to the thing that he was guarding, which was the fire that I just, or the blueprint. So it's a blueprint system, so you can't craft stuff. Well, you can craft some things. It seems like you can craft quite a lot of the items, but in some cases you need a blueprint in order to discover the recipe. Oh, there's bees there. I don't think we actually need any honey. Shall we do this? Let's do this. I think we just whack it. I seem to remember. And then they de-aggro after a while. They're still coming. Still coming? No. Cool. So I should be able to go back. I can't actually remember what we need the beeswax for. So I think, guys, if I remember rightly, at the end of yesterday's stream, we needed to discover... Oh, can I not get that? We needed to discover another type of fish in order to get the clothing, right? There was a couple of different clothing options, but neither of them used the skin that we'd found. Beware. Yeah, good one. Good one. But just look at that. I mean, the fog kind of gathering in this little valley. So cool. Right, so we're gonna do a quick save. That's the one thing. There's no auto save, so you have to remember to save it all the time. So let's do a quick sleep, and then we'll go. Day 28. Feels like day 28's gone by. Like the days have gone by pretty quick. So let's unload this honey quickly. I want to see if I can make another fire kit. Should have enough, hopefully. That's going in there. Walt bleak fish. Yeah, that's the one. Well remembered. A Walt's beak, wasn't it? That's right. What's the recipe for the fire pit? Oh, I actually turned the right way this time. This is and we still haven't discovered what this reinforced plank's for. Everything else we've sort of sussed out. Can I make this? 4 ropes. That's easily enough. So what I'm thinking is we'll just go out, we'll take the tent, and we'll take the fire, and then we can just stay out and not have to come back to the campsite, or to the hut, sorry. Yeah. So let's eat a bit of fish, and we sort of established as well that it wasn't really worth cooking the fish. Doesn't look like it's worth the effort. It's not a lot of a difference. Okay, so we'll keep those. We've got 10. We've got everything we need, haven't we? Apart from the compass, which I still haven't made. I was stunned by water many times, so that noise made my heart pump. Yeah, they're actually alright. They're quite easy to avoid. Possibly closing up the windows. Nah, there's no one out here, dude. It's not like, unless the bear. We did discuss that yesterday, whether the bear would just move in. Even the light rays. Look at the light rays coming through the trees. So cool. Right, so the bits that I really want to check out are, this is a tower here, but I'm thinking we'll go this way first, just to rediscover this section, then push up here. But as I said, I don't know how much more there's going to be. Like, this may well be that we end today. Called the stream the end, question mark. Terrified of the bears. But we haven't found the cat. There was like reeds or something we haven't found, right? Cattails, I think. And I think it was Jan was saying that they're in the north somewhere. Yeah, I mean this is definitely the thing. It's just kind of noticing these little moments. Actually, we don't need anything really. Just keep moving. We probably want to find some food fairly soon, because obviously that looks like I can't put down. Okay, yes, that's interesting. So I can't put down the fire and then pick it all back up again and move on. Yeah, because you can't craft a fireplace. You can't craft one of these, which seems a little bit silly. It seems a little bit silly that you can't make a fire whilst walking along, like it's just a little, you know, clutch of sticks, right? That should be the easiest thing to make. Right, I want to make sure we don't blunder into our bear friend. Some mushroom we want. I don't need any more of that stuff. I'm sort of stopping picking things up now because I think I've got generally enough of everything. And it's definitely changed since the this is one of my favourite spots, this meadow. Since the closed beta, I don't think that resources respawned at that stage, and it was so hard. You just really struggled to get by with food. It's a shame we haven't got a farm up and running. I haven't really sussed out how to do that yet. I'm going to keep picking up the food though, because it's always useful. Right, so where are we now? Just coming into this new bit. I'm expecting this just to be empty. I'm expecting this just to be an empty area. Oh, there's a deer. I saw a tweet by someone today to the developers of this, basically summarising the game pretty well, as we've just sort of talked about. Eat lots of mushrooms, get mauled by bears, pause frequently to look at the beautiful beautiful scenery. Okay, so let's do this. We are looking for seeds, is pretty much all we're looking for. How are you doing? Are you alive? He seems like he's a little bit more awake than that one yesterday. Music on this game is amazing, yeah. You're playing along though, Phil, are you, at the same time? It's super chill, isn't it, the music? I'm not even picking this stuff up, because I don't need it. some nails with me because we're a little bit scarce on that. It's a survival game, Axel. So it's very chill. It's a fairly small map. It's very early access still, I think. So at the moment there's no kind of storyline and stuff, but it's not like the forest. It's like the forest, I guess, if it was yeah, if you took away all the kind of scariness and added in a load of prettiness instead. Okay, this is all new then. Is that? I'm never really sure what the chicory's for. I think it's used in the... I think it's going to be used in the clothing somewhere. Hey Kai, how you doing, man? Chilled survivor game. 2 words that shouldn't fit together. Well, I don't know. I think it's got something. I mean, it's funny because I think the thing is, like, I don't know if everybody else would agree, but when we encounter the bear, it's so much more intense because of the rest of the fact that, you know, everything else in the game is so chill. And when you encounter the bear, the music changes and everything kind of becomes a bit more dramatic. And it's heightened by the fact that, so it's not like Ark. If you know, in Ark you die within 30 seconds and then you get used to the fact that you're going to get attacked. But this, you don't really expect it. But I think a few of the guys have said it'll be interesting to see where they go with the game. It's like an action-packed chess game. No, it's not action-packed. That's for sure. It's not. You're not going to come out of the seat sweating. You're going to. I said No Man's Sky. Oh, that's not a bad one. Yeah. Versus The Long Dark. That's not a that bad comparison. And in fact, actually, the music's a little bit similar to No Man's Sky. Right, so we've basically uncovered that area. Let's do the hard left then. I mean, you're really in the first stages of the game. You're upgrading some resources and finding out new stuff to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to fish, Teresa. I'm probably going to have to fish at some point, aren't I, in order to get that fish skin that I need. Do we need any more of these? Pretty much know where these are, so I think you're all right. Did we explore that rock area before? Yeah, it's got like a... funny enough, actually, one of the roadmap items talks about the fishing. Yeah, dude, I've played it a bunch. I played it quite a long time ago. I made a reasonable amount of content on it, maybe sort of 4 or 5 videos. I found the building mechanics a little bit of a struggle. I wanted it to be better, better options for building. But I know that they've done a load with the game. There's mods and stuff now. Bad people will carry around a music box inside them because you are around and the music changes. Hang on, I'm reading that again because it sounds deeply philosophical. I have noticed that bad people really carry around a music box inside them because when you're around them the music changes. Okay, yes. I kind of see your idea. Hey Harriet, how you doing? Literally just seen you run among trees. Yeah, I think maybe you left the stream just before the bear yesterday? I have a feeling you did. If you didn't see it, it was pretty intense. But yeah, that is the... We're exploring, so... I don't think there's anything here. I think this is all just... I think this is all we've been there before. I did a couple of videos on No Man's Sky that got fairly big. But yeah, not played it in a while. I found the building mechanics a bit repetitive, and then I found the building mechanics a bit boring and disappointing, and then the actual gameplay just really repetitive. Right, we're getting towards nightfall, so we'll come down. We'll just keep coming down this way. No Man's Sky. Is that the title of every one of your videos? Yeah, I think I've only seen you guys playing Satisfactory, to be honest. And it's funny because I think I've seen you doing pretty much the same things in Satisfactory. What if Bigfoot? Yeah, what if Bigfoot? I think they... Well, I won't spoil the stuff in the roadmap too much, but as I said, it would be interesting to see where they go. And I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming they've kind of established what they're doing, because some of the roadmap seems like it's fairly close to where we are. We talk about, you know, autumn 2020 and winter 2020. Right, we're not quite at night time yet. Pretty much. Okay, so this all feels like it's all very samey up this side. Just getting food basically, aren't I? That's all I'm getting here. Tons of mushrooms everywhere. Okay, so we'll cut left now. Really we're just kind of looking out for new things and the towers, I guess. Congrats on 1.3, yeah. 1.3. 1.3 subs. Take me a long time to get to 1.3. Want to see the bear? Do you remember how far through the last stream it was? If you go onto my Twitch, you'll find it in the highlights. I've highlighted it in the stream. I think it's like 2 minutes. We're quite a long way from him at the moment, but otherwise I'd show you. If you go to that Twitch clip, you'll see, because we got attacked and we juked away. You're getting close to 100, aren't you, Axel? I think 90 last time I looked. 0.3. Yeah, you've got more than that. Right, let's get the tent out. Equip. Right. .3 of a sub, couldn't make up his mind. Yeah, the thing is, people obsess over the subs, and it doesn't... Like, unless you get views, it doesn't really matter that much. Because it's quite often I notice that sometimes I get more views than people that have got a lot of subs, a lot more subs than I've got. I noticed a channel the other day that's got 3,000 subscribers and I've got twice the amount of views in the last year than they have. Seeds are all we really want as well. Oh, that's good. Right, so let's chuck out some of this rubbish. We don't need... We're not going to bother with that. Discard. And we'll take the seeds. Yeah, I think also, guys, it's, you know, play the things you enjoy. Play for playing and making content. You know, not really care too much about it, because it can become a bit obsessive if you worry too much over the numbers. Because I shouldn't really be playing this, to be honest, because it's not great for the channel. But yeah, it's great. It's good for the channel in terms of, like, you guys enjoy watching it, and that actually means probably more to me than another 1,000 subscribers. So, are we going the wrong way? Did I take the tent? Did I just leave the tent there? Oh no! What have I done? Where's the... There it is. No, that's the rock. We need to get the tent back, because otherwise we're going to be cutting this strip short. I should be able to find it though. Just keep going back the way I came. Sorry guys, I'm sort of not paying attention properly, am I? Damn. I'm sure it gave... Oh, I don't know how I did that. Just got up and left the tent. How far off of it was I? That would be bad if you lose a tent. Yeah, I know. I've got one out here again as well. Somewhere else there's another one. I'm cutting across now, aren't I? Hopefully... Did I camp among the trees, or was I in an opening? Oh, that's so silly of me. I'm not following the same path either. Is it this way? I don't feel like this is right. Hi Dennis, how you doing, dude? We've just lost our tent, Dennis. I was paying attention to chat too much and lost my... Got up in the morning and left my tent. Oh, that's so silly. I don't know how the game ends, Kai, at all. I think we just... At the moment, I think we just run out of content, I think, but... One piece of grass that I think was green. Are you trolling me, Phil? I don't think we're going to find it again. Is this deer going to show us the way? Is it that? No, because it doesn't mark it on the... I think we've established this already. It doesn't mark it on It doesn't mark it on the map for you, which is annoying. I mean, they're easy to make, so I can make another one. It just means I've got to run all the way back to the camp. Right, we're just gonna. I think we'll just call it quits. It does seem a little bit silly that it doesn't mark it. So let's cut across. Where am I going? I need to turn. That's the rocks. I need to turn this way. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. So at least we can clear some new areas. There was a patch actually. As I logged in, there was a small patch, but I can't for the life of me found any information about what's been changed. May well have just been like a sync or something, like resyncing, but it looked like it was downloading something. Am I going the wrong way? Left. I'm going to go left. I want to go over to this guy and then come back. Maybe someone out here took my tent. Yeah, see, I really hope they don't do like a firestorm on this. Do some really complicated, convoluted story that I think it's always going to be a fairly small game. I don't think it's ever going to be that there's like loads and loads to do, because it's got that sort of feel that it's like almost like more of a showcase of the studio rather than necessarily that it's going to be some huge complicated game. Although I do think there's going to be additions to the hut at some point. Right, so we're near. So I thought when I was here the first time that there was a bear at this tower, so it's here. So let's all keep our eyes peeled for the shadows of a bear. I'm wondering if I'm going to get the alert again, because we had a few times when we didn't get alerted about the bear yesterday. Oh, the sun is going down. I might be in trouble here, guys. We have got the fire though. Maybe we can't hang around too much. Should be a tower here. There it is. So this is a broken tower. Interesting. Let's have a quick look in here. I'm a bit worried we're going to get freeze to death here because I'm quite a long way from home. I'm not going to bother with any of you. All we want is seeds. If there are any seeds going, we'll take them. We'll take the nails because we can stack those. Anything new? Yeah, so maybe it is. It looks like it is only one bear per map. Don't need any of this rubbish. There's one more down there. And we may well find out in a second if I can survive. Still quite a long way to go. If I can survive the night by just staying by the campfire. I'm going to be really tired though, aren't I think we've just got to rush back. We haven't died yet to the cold. I think in the first 2 streams we got really close. I think the only times we died twice to the bear, I think. The game reminds me of a game that was about a person who goes to a fire tower. Yeah, that's Firestorm. I think it's called Firestorm or Firewatch. That's what I was talking about, Phil. I think it's like a... I watched a stream of someone playing it. It looked really cool. It was like really pretty. Didn't really have an enormous kind of point. Oh, hello. No, it just kind of was fairly simple story. I think when they do a story like on this game, it will be like that. You should play it. Yeah, I think I mentioned it on the stream a couple of days ago, and I think the trouble is with those sorts of games, when you have watched someone play the whole stream, like the whole game, I don't think there's like no repeatability in a game like that. Want to blur that out. Yeah, they do. It does actually, doesn't it? I remember it has a lot. I'm trying my best to be kind of PG-13 and stuff, so yeah, probably a good shout. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to play it having watched someone play the whole game through. Doesn't have enough to it. Okay, we made it safely back. I do apologise, guys, for my carelessness about leaving the tent. We did actually really well though. Look how much energy we've still got. So save. And let's unload the seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that nails going there? Yep. Chicory I don't think you can ever eat. So nine slots, or 9 bring 2 tents, yeah. Good thinking. But the trouble is it takes up inventory spots, that's why it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8. Yeah, because it's early access. They have said, and when you kind of load into the menu, it says, Joe, expect there to be not very much content. Let's do a tiny bit of cooking just so we've got some food ready to go. And we should make our tent tonight and not wait for the morning because we'll burn hours. Don't have a load of sticks though. What does the tent take? That way. Tent, sticks and rope. Oh, all the sticks that I've got. Okay. Got loads of rope still. We should check out the decorative items as well, because there's these decorations that we can make, and they all look pretty easy to make. Right, so tent, craft items. Go and play with them. That's alright, dude. Yeah. Cheers, dude. Thanks for joining. Right, let's get a few more. We'll get a few more bits of food ready. I've lost health somehow. How have I lost health? Is it just from being cold? I didn't jump off anything. Interesting. What did I do to lose health? Or is it just the cold? Maybe that cold is taking my health down slowly. You can get pretty close to death, to be honest. Yeah, from the UK. That's all. So it is 10 past 10 for me. I think you're about on the same time zone as me, aren't you, Axel, I think? So, are you in Cape Town, or is it South? I know it's South Africa somewhere. The virus, yeah, you know. Okay, things are kind of opening back up now. All very strange. All very strange. Maybe that's why games like this kind of feel quite good, because it's, you know, a chance to get out into the woods, even if it's just virtual. Right, we're going to die in a minute if we don't get back, so let's go. One eye behind, right. Oh, ahead. Okay, I hope this doesn't kill me, because I have never reached the bottom of my temperature gauge. I'm assuming it just means my health's going to go down quicker. Yeah. Okay, we're all good. As soon as we get back inside the tent, it's fine. Inside the hut. Too hungry to sleep. Oh, I've never seen that before. So we'll cook up some good eatings for tomorrow. Cook food. Get this down us. Nothing better than a... I don't know what this is. A soup? I guess it's a soup. It's like a stew, isn't it? Get this down us, and then we'll cook up another one of these. And I think we've got some more beets upstairs that we can grab. I cannot remember my system. This is my system. Oh, we've got a bit of fish. I'll take these down as well. We can just chuck those in there. Chuck those in the pot. That's the wrong way. I don't know how... Well, there's like 2 directions and I go the wrong way every time. I think it's the same as me trying to navigate through the menus in House Flipper. There's just some things that my brain does not seem to want to stick. Like it just doesn't seem to want to retain the information. Right, so we're going to have the fish, we're going to have... Yeah, we'll be all good. We'll take this food with us. Now we've got the bigger backpack, it's a bit easier as well. So, 2 of those. Time for bed. Okay, and then we'll try not to be a numpty and lose the tent this time. Right, so save. Okay, let's go. Go. Right, we go in. I think there's nothing particularly there, so I think we're going to go up towards this lake. Push up, straight up to the top. We know there's at least one more resource that we haven't discovered, so then maybe there's like a new little bit up that way. I'm the same, can never find anything in House Flipper. It's got really messy though, isn't it? I think that's part of the problem. The menu has just got a bit crazy. Too many items. Well, not really too many items, but badly organised. Okay, so all of this way we've been before. Rabbits just chilling. I'm pretty sure that my weight does make a difference because I feel like I've got less stamina now. I think that red mark on your stamina bar moves depending on how much weight you're carrying. Right, so make a right a bit more. this stuff, but we'll take the mushrooms. I also noticed that, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's no like water or anything. Like I'm never having to drink. I'm only ever eating. What's this over here? Is like an arch there? Oh, that's the larches. We've been that way, haven't we? I was looking at another game yesterday as well called Barn Finders, which is I don't really know what the deal is, but it's part of the whole kind of playway developer system. Like I think it's the same publisher as the House Flipper and those sorts of games. It's a bit like I don't know, it's like a scavenger thing. Kind of interesting. I might record or do something with it at some point. Okay, so this lake, this is new, isn't it? We've not been here before. That tower we just came from. So is this where the cattails are going to be? Oh, you know what as well? I wonder if this could be different fish in here. I wonder if that's a possibility. We didn't bring our fishing rod with us. I'm not seeing anything new resource wise. This looks like it's the same, so it's not, this isn't the location for the cattails. Cattails, if I remember rightly, are like reeds. There's a bit of driftwood there. See very much of that. Don't need it though. Oh, new tower. Oh, oh my god! I think it was just a bear. Just a deer, but it scared me. Okay, right. Do we actually really need anything out of any of these boxes? Seeds, I guess. That's all we're kind of interested in. Although actually, I think I said we've got enough seeds. I might take the nails because I think the nails are used in some of those decorative items, and I don't think we've got very much of it. So but we've got no more blueprints to discover. We've got no. Yeah, we're pretty much. I think we are so. We must be really close to finishing. It's only that fish skin that we haven't discovered, and the cattails. It's annoying that these don't stack. They should definitely stack. I mean, it's a seed. Let's eat our fish. It's a packet of seeds. How much space does a packet of seeds take up? Right. So what's the best way to do this? Let's go to the right. I guess maybe we just try and find the top edge. And I don't know, like I've deliberately not watched anybody else playing, so I don't know if there's anything. I don't know if there's going to be anything more than once, to be honest. We may well just run up here and they'll be like, oh, okay. It's just more of the same. Although by the fact that they put the hut on the other side, the south side of the river, maybe there's something up here? look like it, though, is it? Well, there is quite a lot more to the... Looks like there's quite a lot more than I was expecting. I thought we'd be finished by there. I'm just going to run all the way up to the top, kind of thing, and then... Oh, music changed there for a second. Is that something? Or is that maybe just the day? Maybe it just changes in the daytime. I think I said yesterday's stream that I guess there is a possibility that there's another hut out here somewhere. But I really don't. I'm not expecting that. I thought this was marsh, but no, it's not. It's sand. Some more boxes here. More boxes. We don't really need boxes though, game. We need newness. We need newness. I suppose we'll have a look, but I think we're just going to need the same resources. I don't actually really need that at all, but we're gonna pick them up until we find something that we want, and then we'll yoink it. Nails. Do we want the seeds? I think we've got enough seeds now. That was something we failed at yesterday, wasn't it? We tried, was that yesterday or the day before? I can't remember, to do the farming, and all the crops just seemed to die really quickly. And I don't know if it was because I wasn't kind of attentive enough with them, or what. I did water them all before we came out, but they all just died. Okay, we are quite a long way from home here. Alright, cool. Cheers, dude. So far, it's been an eventful stream of just running in the woods. Don't know if we can get up here, but this could be just the boundary wall, couldn't it? Let's come round. Follow this edge. As night descends. Anything new, just some new things, that's all we want. What's that? Is that something we've seen? That's nothing. Maybe they'll add like hallucinogenic mushrooms as well. Let some of these just make you trip. Ooh. Keep seeing this grass and thinking it's new stuff. It's definitely not. This is like opening out though, isn't it? This is like a clearing. Oh, there's water. Okay, coming to a big water's edge. Oh. So is this still a lake? I'm going to assume that I can't swim over there. Like it looks like it's too far. That looks like maybe it's like a boundary anyway, doesn't it? It's like there's a line there. What do you think, Mr. Rabbit? She is a beaut though, isn't she? That beautiful scene. I don't know if it's a head south or to carry on along the top, or maybe I want to just kind of clear out this corner. There was a few. We found map hints, didn't we? We found a couple of times. We found those little hints where it told you where resources were, but we only found those, I think, on 2 occasions with the limestone and the larch trees, and we haven't seen that again. Any more of those tips? So I don't know. Maybe we just won't. Although we definitely were told in the stream that there were cattails up here somewhere by a marsh. I think that's what we were told. I guess that could have been a troll, but I don't think it was. There's definitely no point in like swimming out there because it's too far. Trying to swim out or across or anything. I'm just going to carry on and just cover this corner off, and then we'll kind of push back over the other way. Because so far, I don't think there's been anything on this north side of the river. Anything much. I think we've only seen a couple of towers. So there's a big rock wall coming in, so that's going to close our route off. Okay, so we'll head in, cut this in half, and then we'll camp. Can I see anything on the map? What's that? There's this area as well. Oh, that's another. Okay, yeah. So those kind of crossed sections, I think, are just the boxes, like where the boxes spawn. So that's what we're coming up to here. Something right to our right. Let's go. Let's bang a right into the woods. Grab you, because you always need another mushroom. Just one more mushroom. Mr. Bear? Even Mr. Bear would be entertaining right now. Right, so yeah, that's all the stuff. I'm not even going to bother with that stuff anymore. So we're just cutting this corner now, aren't we? Let's go a bit further right. Right, let's find somewhere for the tent, and then we'll make sure we remember to pick up the tent, not the campfire, the tent. Sleep. Day 31. Toves is still wandering randomly in the woods. Okay, got the tent. All good in the hood. I'll tell you one thing's for sure. They have got a lot of rabbits in this woods. I think there is some problem. just don't know if we're going to find anything more, guys, to be honest. I feel like we're... Yeah, I got it, Phil. Got it. Definitely did get it, didn't I? Yeah. I don't know if it, I don't know how like sort of thoroughly it's worth searching, but I just don't. Oh, we're getting rain. If this is kind of good enough that we've done a kind of good enough sweep of that, or do I need to kind of clear this more? It looks like it's just woods. It looks like I'm not seeing any kind of clearings or. What I'm looking for obviously is a marsh. I do have my tent, yeah. Stowed away safely in my bag this time. We've got another one out. So there's two out here somewhere, because I left one before as well. Because I thought the first time I left it that it would just show up as like a map marker. But no, it is not. Okay, we've been to... Oh, no, this is not a tower we've been to before. But I don't think there's going to be anything super special about this tower. Didn't know what we did. There's no boxes with this tower. Weird. Right, I'm gonna say that is clear enough, and then we'll just carry on moving. Just carry on pushing through. Cattails, if I'm right, are reeds, and therefore we need to see. No, you can't climb, dude. There's no climbing. Cattails are reeds, and so we're looking out for water, basically. And the water is pretty easy to spot on the map. Seems a bit more rocky down this end, or this side of it. This side of the river seems a bit more hilly and more rocky. Okay. We'll go straight across here and then come straight down. And then we'll do some fishing. We'll do some fishing. We'll craft up. Hopefully we'll get the other bone or something, or the skin that we need. Get the chanterelles. I don't know why I always grab the chanterelles. I think for some reason I've decided they're the best. I think because when you buy chanterelles in the supermarket, they're more expensive. So I always pick them up. So I'm like, ooh, it's actually worth quite a lot of money. Fishing time, Jan. Yeah, were you on the stream yesterday? I can't remember, because I've mastered it now. Or I've got better at it anyway, that's for sure. Cool. I think we caught 3 fish yesterday. We were out looking for the cattails, but I haven't found them yet. So we're going to head back. We're not discovering anything new, so let's go to the right. Time for bed. Cheers, dude. Sorry it wasn't more exciting. Pretty much just running around in the woods at the moment. But yeah, hopefully you got a gist of the game, because that seems to have been a lot of what it is. Last few craftable gear. Well, that's why I was looking for the cattails. But oh, okay, bear. So there is a second bear. There is a second bear then. Where would you find a bear? thought there was going to be more than one. Or this is my same bear that's moved. He's hanging out. So look, yesterday we discovered that the bear was guarding. He can see me. This is always the scariest bit. He can see me. I can't see him. There he is. Okay. But there's no more blueprints for me to discover. So we don't have any bandages on us. That was the only way we survived yesterday. Okay, so is he going to show up on the map? Yeah, because there's the other bear. What do we do here, guys? Do we keep... You don't see if you keep crouching and hide him on the tall grass, yeah. I'm wondering if there's something there that we should be discovering. There's no more blueprints though, right? So I don't really know what he can be guarding. I'll work out if that's south. I think it is. We're gonna go round because I've got quite a bit on me at the moment. I don't massively want to lose that. But it will be worth checking. You can outrun them if you run away from them. Well, I haven't. That's not been my experience so far, Jan. The 2 times I've tried to outrun, I got killed. The last time I survived was because I stopped running. It hit me, I stopped running, I healed, and then it let me go. I got away. But when I tried to just run flat out, it killed me. Okay, so we'll remember he's there because we'll come back. So he's just north of this other lime deposit. Are we going south now? I would know if I'd crafted the compass, but I refused to craft the compass. We're actually going north by the looks of it. Where's the hut? The hut's over there, okay. Yeah, so he's in the way back to the tent, isn't he? Back to the camp. If there was a point for me to go in there and check what he's guarding, if he's guarding anything I would, but I don't see that there can be because I've got all the blueprints. He sees me again. I don't. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's fine. You can stay there, bear. You can stay there. There's a lot of honey here, isn't there? Shall we get some more honey? Let's eat some mushrooms. Yeah, well that's what I'm saying, you don't really need them. You don't need the compass. You don't need the compass because you've just got, as you say, you can get a bearing from the map marker and you've got the map, so we're going to find our way back to that tree. Is it this? Is it this stump? Yeah. What can we chuck? What can we chuck? Let's chuck away. Let's chuck these out, I think. Take the beeswax. There's the tower, okay. So do you give them your input on how to improve the game once you've done? I don't know. I think there is stuff on there. There's stuff up. There's like, yeah, you can see the feedback up in. There's like a button up in. Press F2. How the sprint key should be like the crouch key, one press only. Yeah, that's true. It's not a toggle, is it? Can you not change that though? Can't you just change that in the? Oh no, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's not a toggle, is it? Yeah, I see what you mean. It does end up being that you're pressing the sprint all the time. I think they're quite a long way along. As I said, we'll look at the roadmap in a bit when we get to pretty much at the end. I think we are pretty much at the end, guys, to be honest. I don't really know. I mean, maybe there's more stuff up here, but I think we're gonna have crafted everything in a minute. Once I've just persevered with some fishing, we'll have crafted everything. I'm not going to bother crafting the other backpack types and the other. Or maybe I'll do both sets of clothing just to see what that's like. I think we're going on vacation for a bit. Yeah, it does say something about the summer vacation, but I don't know if I think sometimes you can't tell whether that's like pre lockdown or what. No, I haven't found the cattails yet. So yeah, it was you telling me where they were, wasn't it? So are they up in the left corner here somewhere, top left? I don't actually remember what I need them for, to be honest. Or if I need them at all. And save. Okay, so we've got some more honey. And we've got some more seeds. So we haven't really done farming properly. We haven't crafted any of the like cosmetic items. Where have I put my honey? Beeswax is in there. Why is the honey in somewhere else? Let's take that back. They are quick builds. Yeah, they look like they're quick builds. I was kind of saving that to the end. Right, so we need the waltz bleak skin. Oh, we do need cat's tails for the better outfit. We need cat's tails. Okay, so we can do this one fairly easily. I've got everything I need for that, apart from the sewing thread. And then we'll have to get Jan to tell us where the cattails are to do that one. Imagine the forest turned into a spaceship and you have to what? Have to join all. I think if they did something like that, Phil, it would ruin the game. I don't think they're going to do like it's. I'm really hoping anyway they don't do some crazy thing with it being like there's a tunnel system and this is all some experiment and all that sort of stuff. Because that would just it would just be too much of a twist, I think. A runner's outfit. Why am I saving? I don't want to be saving. I want to be putting some wood in there. Yeah, that's the one that doesn't make sense, does it? It's like it looks like it's a better insulator, as well as the fact that it's lighter, which doesn't really make sense to me, but I don't know what I would say in terms of feedback. I don't think I'd be, I don't think I'd be critical. But that one you pointed out, Jan, is a good one. Yeah, don't just make it. Give people the option. And I feel like that gardening was a bit brutal. Like I don't think it felt like it was quite a long time to grow, which is fine. But then I went out on one explore and all the crops had died. I hadn't even been away for a night. See more crafting, more hunting. Seasons would be definitely good. Oh, it's leaning a bit too close to the long dark at that point. I think I'm quite excited by the stuff they've got in the roadmap. Gonna leave that to cook. Right, so let's grab our fishing rod. Do some of this. Have we got enough food? Should be alright. Hopefully it won't take too long this time. Okay, so this is the right way. And I also think maybe I would give feedback on the fact that you can't pick up the fact that you can't craft a campfire on the run doesn't make any sense to me. You shouldn't need to be at a crafting bench to make a campfire. Once you, it sort of doesn't. I guess it doesn't really massively make sense to the fact that you have to learn the blueprint for it either. Maybe it should be more like you have to learn how to make firelighting equipment. That was my spot. Round here seems to be my favourite spot. Up on this guy. Down on this. Okay, let's do this. Pile them all together and make a campfire. Exactly. All the paper that you get, all that sort of stuff. It should be easy to make a campfire. It would make much more sense that you have to learn how to light it or something. Or you have to make like a bow drill or something. And once you've learned how to do it, you should definitely just be able to gather the resources out on the run and make it. Come on, fishies. Go. Gotcha. Okay, well we didn't get what we wanted, but we got fish bone. We've got more fillets. I can't actually remember the name of the thing we're looking for again. And I'm going to assume that it is just a chance of getting it. And all fish are in the same. I don't need to be in a specific lake or pond to get a specific fish. Ooh. Got it. Perch. We'll leave that one there. Getting faster, yeah, well, it took me long enough, didn't it? It just sort of clicked, didn't it, yesterday? It was funny. That first stream was such a struggle, and then yesterday it just clicked. I got it. Come on, fishy. Oh, no, that was too much. done that wrong straight away. Oh, there's one there again though. I feel like they pretty much either straight away take the bait or they don't take it at all. Pathway. I've not heard of that, dude. What's it about? Sorry, dude. Give me a dude. I tend to dude everybody, so if you're not a I don't think dude is a gender specific thing. But what's it about? I haven't heard of it, so I think maybe there's only these types of fish in here and that maybe I do have to go to a different lake. I'll try one more. Free. Oh, it's free as well, is it? Is it free because it's not very good? There's a lot of games at the moment, actually. There's a lot of games about. I know there's the Steam sale and stuff coming up as well. Yeah, so I'm feeling like this is the only types of fish in this are bleak and perch. Come on, in come. Yeah, so we must have to go somewhere else. Okay, well we'll go back and we'll craft up the... We'll craft up... Oh, it's stuck in his rocks. We'll craft up the sewing kits at least. And we'll take the fishing rod with us up to the north, what's that, west corner. There's this lake as well. Actually, that lake's probably closer. Maybe we'll try that one next. I think this has been good practice for me anyway with streams. I'm not, I don't know if all of you know, but I haven't been doing this for very long, so getting used to it. But this is definitely the sort of game that I think works better as a stream than it does a video. Like if you, there's not kind of enough going on, like individual things going on to make videos out of it. Right, so what have we got? Have we got any fish bones still? I think we've got some up here somewhere in my amazing system where I don't know where anything is. I thought we had some. It's not going to be in there, is it? No. Checked that a second ago. We do need rope though, don't we? Rope is in the middle. Yeah, I like the calmness of it, Teresa, as well. And it's a bit of a, I think it's probably a bit of an alien concept for some people. But there's lots of games like that. There's what's the game that's like, I've got another game called Hunt Call of the Wild, something like that, which is a hunting game, which it's not massively my thing, but it's actually quite nice just to play and explore. We could make the compass as well. We probably should make it for sort of completionist sake. So craft, I don't know how many of these we need again, but we might as well just make, I guess we just make as many as we can. Eat me food. None of those make any difference today. Journey is another very serene and calming game. Okay. I have to check some of these out. Okay, so what do we need? What do we need for the first one? I think we've got everything we need for this first one now. Oh no, we don't have the beaks, do we? Walt's bleak skin. Walt's bleak skin. Alright, so let's go do the compass and stuff then. And then we'll have to go out and explore, get those other things. PS4. Oh, is it PS4? I don't have PS4. I would love to play Last of Us, to be honest. Or Last of Us 2, that's just coming out, isn't it? Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I don't know about Sea of Thieves. I think it's been out for a while as well, isn't it? I know it's just come out on Steam, but I think because it's been out for a while, I probably wouldn't play it. I wouldn't stream it either. Right, so we're finally going to make the compass, just for the sake of it. Can I put these away somewhere? Just shove them in there for a minute. Tent. Cooking pot, fishing rod. Take you. Oh, can I not equip it? Trust me, it's really fun. Yeah, I'm sure it is fun. I have seen a bunch of people play it. It does look fun. It does look fun. I've got so many games though, to be honest, at the moment. Okay, so this is the compass. Oh, wowzers. Oh, blurry. Is it usually blurry? Is my hand usually blurry when I turn like that? Maybe it is. That's one too many mushrooms for you. That's what happens. Look at my trippy hand. Blurry. Right, so we'll put that away in the box. Never use it again. Good. And then let's have a look at these guys. Right, so these are basically sticks. Lots and lots of sticks. And pipe and yellow ash leaves. Okay, we can do that easy enough. So yellow ash leaves, we've got loads of that. I don't know if I've actually used half of these things, have I? Have I used the larch resin for anything? I don't think I've used the stump moss for anything either. Oh, we don't have a lot of pipes. Darn. Well, I found something to make it entertaining for myself, but yeah, that was it. Immediately done. Put it away in a box. Never use it again. Right, so let's make a plant. Let's make one of these plants. Right, so we need to remember to pick up pipes. Ooh, can I just put you down somewhere? Can I put you up on the mantelpiece? 2. Oh, this is a whole new world. I can decorate place. Thank you. Right, so why do you need pipes? Why do you need steel? Oh, I guess for the pot. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we're gonna that's gonna be something to do. We can do that. We can do that. Save. So we need to gather tomorrow. We need to gather steel pipes. We need to go in search of the cattails. Cabin flipper. Yeah, right. That's it. I'm putting those in the wrong box. What am I doing? My system's gone crazy. You gotta have a system, people. Time to fill the house with plants, yeah. So we need to get... We're going to go fishing tomorrow. We're going to try and find the cattails again. Up here, I think. I'm guessing. And we need to collect steel pipes. This is our objective. Eat that fish down, raw fish, why wouldn't you? Just get it down here. Begging for shelves, for decorations and plants, definitely. If they do more of that, I wonder if there'll ever be a point where you can make more rooms as well. That would be cool. Right, so let's not forget we need to take the tent, we need to take the rod. I feel that the cooking pot is probably pointless. I'm going to just pot the... I think I'm just going to do this just for the sake of it. I'm going to put it outside just to look nice. I had it before. Because I don't feel like it's actually ever really going to be worth me taking that, cooking anything on the road. Yeah, don't go through the bare area. Very right, Phil. Yeah, so if I pick this up, so this is I think this is pretty much a mistake. If I pick up the rig, the fire disappears. So I can't see that that's how they intended that. Right, so we're going to head for this lake and see if there's different fish in that lake. Now that I've got the fishing down. We'll put you on the 3. Put you on 2. Okay, let's do this. Cattails and whatever that other thing was. The house burned down. It's actually probably a fair point. I'm not even going the right way. No, it was outside. It was fine. It was safe. The end. I did try and put it down inside yesterday. Didn't like that. I said no. That would actually be funny. That's just the end of the game, yeah. Accidentally torch your tent. Torch your hut. Yoink. There should be like a stat counter as well, that like how many mushrooms you've picked up by the end of the time you finish the game. It's got to be in the hundreds, isn't it? It's got to be, I'm guessing it's got to be in the hundreds. Not even bothering to check these anymore. Although we are looking for pipes though, aren't we? So I can check. 3. Fish. Don't need you. I think we should entertain us with limbo when you get bored next time. Do you mean actual limbo, or do you mean... Because that would be a little bit difficult, and that would involve a face reveal for a full body limbo. Or are you actually talking about the game limbo? Yeah, limbo I recorded, didn't I? I don't know if you've seen that I recorded that, Teresa, but I did play limbo. Did I? Or was that inside? Maybe it was no, it was limbo, yeah. Inside limbo, the second one. That's a really good game. I really enjoyed that. I love that sort of game. Just like super simple, but does what it does so well. And I love the sort of puzzle, I love those sorts of puzzle games as well. I played something a little while ago as well, what was it called? Oh, I'm going to have to tab for a second, guys, and find the name of this game. Hang on a sec. Let's see if I can find it, because it was probably the best game I've played in the last year. It's old though. The Stanley Parable. If you haven't played that, I would thoroughly recommend that. It's a small game, but it's like just super clever. Just the whole mechanics of the game, just genius. Right, we want new fishes in here. Did I see a splash there? Yes. No, I didn't. I pretty much just blitz played it and didn't record. I did think about recording it. It's very old though, so I wouldn't get very many people watch it. Okay, this is the same fish again. So that's a long cast. Look at this, we're pro at this now. This guy's not putting up a lot of fight though, to be honest. He's coming in, he's just coming. Like that first guy who wants to be caught. So we got the same fish again. Okay, well I don't think it's worth continuing to fish this lake if immediately we're getting the same fish out of it. We got the same cattails. Are they here? Or you, oh, standing right next to them, Jan. I would never have noticed that. In fact, I can see, is that more of them over there? Yeah, 3 more over there, aren't there? Standing right next to the buggers. Let's go round. I think there's a box over there as well, by the looks of it. I thought I'd checked this. I've obviously checked these. Oh look, there's loads of them. What a gooseberry I am. I thought I'd checked this lake, but I must have checked. I think I just checked those and was like, no, that's nothing. Oh, you've got a little thing underneath you. Nothing. You can swim, yeah, but you get cold. Get a bit of a chill. Oh, there's not. I thought there was some over here that I was looking at, but it doesn't look like they are. Oh, there they are. We are cattail rich now. Look at that. Right, we'll check this spot here, see if we can get some more. This is not bare land, is it? No, this is fine. Everything's fine. Let's see if we can get some more metal pipe. Good. No. Don't like you. No. Rope I think we want. I'm not going to bother with the planks, although maybe I should take the planks. I know we want the planks for the other thing, don't we? Sticks we've only got 1 of. We've got a lot of we've got no space. I've just like upgraded my backpack and I've still got no space. And right. Okay, so we don't need to go to the top left corner of the map at all then, because there's, unless that's where other fishes are. So we found this big lake, didn't we? Did we see any? I don't remember if we saw any bubbles from that lot. Let's go. I think we'll go looking. Are we going to run out of space though? I think we'll be alright. We'll carry on looking up here. If only I had some way of telling north or south. Just put the damn hut behind you and then run in the opposite direction. You don't need a compass. I guess it would make sense for that big lake to be the source of a different type of fish. That, or I just need to continue fishing and it's always just random. I don't know. Is that a new tower? That looks like a new tower. Is it a new tower? I think it is. You don't need a compass. Who needs a compass? You could even use the sun as well. Something about the sun tells you something about the direction you're going. I don't know what it is. People know. I think it's like an old wives' tale that you can tell east and west from the sun. That's what they say. But don't believe everything you're told. Why can't I open you? Have I put my lockpick away? No. Oh, I must have opened these already. So all of this is respawned. Pipe. Compass is as dumb as driving directions. Yeah, I know. It's just, don't ever listen to people. Tell. I'm awful at getting directions. I'm actually quite. I've got. Surprising as it may sound, I have quite a good sense of direction in real life, but when someone tries to give me directions, I'm terrible. I just lose my train of thought, and there you go. Turn left, turn right. I glaze over really quickly. There's a pipe. I feel like I'm going to check the lake. That's what I want to check the lake and see if I'm right. Because it's a massive lake or even a sea, and that could be the reason why it would have different fish in it. And if it doesn't have different fish in it, then we'll go and check the other direction. And if if we find one more lake and we fish in that, and we don't get it, then it's just teasing me. And maybe I just need to keep fishing, and maybe they just like randomly catch. Time to make a boat. Can you make a boat, Jan? I want to make a boat. Oh God, there is the thing. There are the things, aren't there? There are the reinforced planks, which we don't know what they're for. It's the only thing in the game that we have no recipe for. No recipe that involves them. So either that's just the developers being a bit lazy and left it in, and forgot to take it out, or there's some purpose to it. So we're going to camp by the big lake. So I've cut this whole section in half now, so there's nothing really new here. More trees. Beautiful as they are, I don't think we need to see that many more. That's the next stage of the game. What, making a boat? That makes sense. Would make sense. Got this big lake here. Although there's not a lot to see. There's not a lot more of the map there. I wonder if there's more of the map to come though. I suppose that's a possibility. I think they're going to make it harder though. I think they'll make it the survival aspects harder. Especially if they do seasons, which I can't see that you wouldn't do seasons with this game. Absolutely makes sense that you have, you know, winter comes. Winter is coming. Yeah, flip another cabin. Think so. Makes sense to me. Right, so we're going to whack our tent down here and keep my eyes open to see if there's any splashes. But, can we not put a tent here? Yes, we can. Did I just reference Game of Thrones? I did. I did my best Red Stark for you as well. Lancashire. Come on, fish. Yeah, because there's like more over there, isn't there? Rocks and stuff. And you can just about see something out in the distance. I'm not seeing any bubbles here, peeps. So that doesn't seem like it's a... It doesn't seem like it's a fishing spot. No, I think we've established that's not... It's not going to happen. I mean, I guess maybe we can just yoink it in and see if anything happens, but I think it's very unlikely. I'm just finishing season 7, Teresa, or just coming up to the end of season 7. I haven't seen season 8 yet, so no spoilers. Don't lose my tent. Where's my tent gone? Have I just killed us? That's fine, it's there. Yeah, I thought so. Most people have seen season 8 if you're a fan, haven't they? I've just been, I started watching it from the start again before season 8 started. And I hadn't caught up yet. Right, so that's a no then. Not that spot. Not that spot for our elusive fishies. So we'll come over this way. We're pretty much... I think all of that is just same. We'll come over this way. Yeah, no fish splashing. That's what what I thought. No fish splashing means no fish supper. Eat that. It always makes me think of Gollum when I eat the raw fish. Chowing down on his raw fish. We're going in the right direction, yes. Okay, so we're just going to run this way until we hit newness. Look for a new lake. If there is nothing about this lake that looks particularly distinctive, then I'm not expecting it to be any different. And maybe it is just a random thing that you get this different fish. I can't even remember what the name of it was. Something bleak. I should have put it in my... I should have stored the note, shouldn't I? So that I remembered. Have we done this one? Maybe not. Looks like there's stuff respawned anyway. Have we got space for more pipes? Yes, we have. Douche. Don't need you. Don't need you. Have we got... I just want this, the pipes. That's all I'm after, the steel pipes. No. There's one. Seeds we're not going to bother with anymore either. Weird. I don't know why I can't open some of them. I can't just open. I feel like maybe that's because I've opened it already. But strange that the rest of that lot I hadn't. Was that another pipe? Yes. Okay. Are we going? Still going the right way, aren't we? Not really. Going north. Oh, there's a random box out in the woods here. Is this going to have a Game Boy in it or something? No, nothing. Satellite phone would be useful as well. So we've got two things to do then, haven't we? We've got, apart from this fish type, and yeah, so this fish type, and then make the things obviously that correspond to said fishes, and craft up all the decoration stuff. I think that's everything. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I don't know if I could even be bothered with the greenhouse things, because it doesn't seem like it's working all that well. And okay, go a bit more right again. We're pushing straight back towards the hut there. So I think we've established that there's more than one bear. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we did. I don't think that was the same bear moving around. Because I was pretty sure that there was another bear on the other side of the river, because I think I'd died from it before. That's random. One of you. Oh, there's loads of you. Right, where's the lake? Where's the lake with the special fishes? That's all we want. Mushroom. I'm full already. Wowzers. I think the balance of food and stuff is pretty alright as well. There's like quite a lot of, maybe could be made a bit harder. There's quite an abundance in this wood all the time. It sort of makes it makes the harvest, the greenhouse redundant at the moment, because you don't really need to bother. There's always so much food around. And I do think the fish should do something more, because again that's not really an incentive. Other than the need for bones, it's not really an incentive. Right, so this is all new. Everything we're seeing here is new. We need to find a lake, people. That's all we need to find. This is clearing. Maybe there's a clearing up here. kind of not as dense in this corner of the map by the looks of it. I feel like the trees are a bit more sparse, but it's just meadows. It's not really what we're looking for. Another box. And take the rope. Space for that? Okay, right. There's a pipe. No, it's not. It's a bit of wood. See, I can't imagine. I mean, maybe it is just that it's randomly gives you it randomly just gives you those fish, and you just have to keep fishing the same spot. But and that would make sense logically, that there's just less of those fish in the lakes. Oh, that was worth it. The last one, we've opened the last box. Should be another lake up here, surely, somewhere. But it would fit. It would also make sense in terms of gameplay to say that the fish weren't all in the same location, especially for it's a new item. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I don't know the answer. But then, because I'm also thinking, what's the point in having a clothing item that gives you better stamina if you have to go to the end of the map to find it? Jeep or a bike, a moped, a horse. They have said pets. So yeah, maybe a little tiny pony, a donkey. There's nothing up here. Can't believe there's no lakes here. I mean, it could be in this section or in this section, but I feel like you can see reasonably far. It doesn't reveal the bits of the map. That's maybe doesn't make sense as well. It only reveals the bits of the map that you run through, not the bits of the map that you can actually see. That doesn't really make sense, does it? It should reveal everything that I've seen, and then I feel like a lot more of the map would be revealed. Because I'm only seeing, in fact, it's not even, it's not showing me that far away from where I am. Stick the tent down, sleep again. Oh, actually, it's not even dark yet. It's not night yet. So this is opening out into a meadow again. I'm following this rock wall pretty much. That's directly back to the camp. Push bike, a skateboard, yeah, something. That's the funny thing in that this game available to the public. Yeah, it's on the Epic Game Store. Only on the Epic Game Store for the next 15 months, and then it's coming to Steam. I think, and it's early access, Chase, so I think which is why I've called this stream the end, because I think this is pretty much going to be the last of the content the game. And we've done about, what have we done, guys? I think 5 streams and about 2 or 3 hours for each stream. So if you're thinking about getting it, that's the amount of content you get at the moment. Steel pipe, yes. Steel pipe. I feel like the steel pipes are not in stuff, but I might be wrong. Whack. Take the rope, not bother with anything else. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay, time for bed. Oh, one more steel pipe. Sweet. Okay, stick the tent down. Come on, give me a spot. Give me a spot. There we go. Day 35. Wowzers. Interesting. So maybe I didn't leave it, guys, because I haven't got it now and it's not here. So it does despawn. You get a certain number of uses out of the tent and then it disappears. That or that's just a bug, because I definitely haven't left it this time. I haven't moved. It's not here. It's gone. Right, interesting. So yeah, 1 or 2 options. It's either a bug that it despawns by accident, or it's supposed to after something. I think we've used that tent quite a lot, haven't we? Because that was the second trip out with that tent. It doesn't tell you it's counting down or anything. Where is that other bear? It was here somewhere, wasn't it? 3 uses only. Does it tell you that on it then, Jan? Because I haven't noticed that. Doesn't really make sense to me, that, I guess, but I guess it's because it just then becomes that you're doing the same thing, doesn't it? Because if it's not difficult to craft that. It's not difficult to get the resources to do it. So it's just a sort of repetitive task rather than adding anything new to have you do the same thing over and over again. We're not revealing anything new here because I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know if I'm looking for another lake. I don't think I am. I think I'm just trying to find. I think maybe I'm now just trying to find something that's not here. And I'd be better off just repetitively fishing the same spot. I could fish further down the river, couldn't I? I've only tried the lakes, or the ends of that river. Because this, I think all of this is just going to be woods. Because it's all hilly, so it wouldn't really make sense to have anything here, and I'm getting a little bit low on food, and now we haven't got a tent as well, so we've obviously got to head back tonight. Am I going the right way, or am I going the opposite? I'm going the opposite way, okay. got to be careful because we know there's another bear up here. We've run into him somewhere on this side. So maybe we'll try, we could try down by the waterfall, couldn't we? That would be a different spot to try fishing. These are the sorts of games I think you do need. I think you need like play stats, like how many miles you've run, how many mushrooms you've consumed, deaths by bear. That's what start picking these up as well. I'm not sure that the rain does anything to you either. I don't think it does. I don't think it makes you colder. You don't get wet. Well, it doesn't tell you do anyway. Which I'm assuming they would change. Like it's got weather in the game. I mean, I suppose it could just be in the game for the aesthetics of it, but it makes sense to me that weather would have an effect on your temperature actually get soaked through. This is all places we've been before. So that's the other cave, but there's no reason to go in there. We don't need any more lime. That's the waterfall, that's another waterfall. It feels like there's actually quite a lot of resources in proportion to the amount of things you can craft. Like even the lime, there's way more lime than you need, and there's way more of everything than you need. The lime in particular, even on the first run, you get like 5 pieces from the cave. I think you only use 2. So that's either a sign that they've overdone the balancing. There's too much resource. This is not really survivally. I suppose it was survivally the first couple of streams, maybe it was. Up until you get a map, I think that was the point. I think that was the point at which things got easy, didn't they? And I think the map should have been with the bear. Not the fire, because the fire's not particularly... Oh, so these are... Okay. So these don't despawn. I chopped these down in yesterday's stream. And they haven't despawned yet. Interesting. Yeah, it would make sense to me that the map is probably the most valuable thing you can get in the game. So put it with a bear. Make it hard to get. Keep full by just running around and eating everything you get hold of. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It makes sort of makes even the cooking a bit redundant. Right, so we are going to do... put our stuff away. In fact, we could do some crafting, couldn't we? Do some crafting and then we'll have again to try the lake tomorrow. And and fish until we find what we're looking for. Yeah, so this is the thing I don't understand. This item, reinforced plank, doesn't seem to be used for anything, from what I can tell. Oh, we could do the planting now, couldn't we? Let's do that. Might as well, as soon as we're here, hanging around for a bit. I don't need the cat's tails because I need the skin first, or whatever that thing is, the bleak, whatever that means. So eat that. Make the first clothing gear already. No, I don't think I can. I think I need the... They all need this thing. So they both need the same. And I don't have one of those. Waltz bleak skins. I've got something else. I've got this redfin perch skin, which doesn't seem to be the same. But I don't know what that would be used for. That doesn't seem to have a recipe. I did randomly get that though, didn't I? I did randomly get that just from a perch. So what is a waltz bleak skin? There's a bleak, isn't there? Some of the fish are called something like bleak. I'm just remembering. So maybe it is just random, that it just randomly gives you that sometimes. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. Time to keep fishing, yeah. Time to keep fishing and just hope that it randomly gives me the thing. Oh, not that way, the other way. Plant seeds, plant seeds, plant seeds, get seeds. When you get desperate, he'll give it to you. Probably right. Let's just stick those in there. Actually, no, we want those. We'll stick this in there and this in there. And that, just for now. Because it's bleak. Oh, nice. I see. When your hopes have dwindled and all looks bleak, it will give it to you. What do you mean no seeds in backpack? What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? I thought I just took all the seeds. Going mad. Waltz bleak might be a little further out than the pine bleak. Well, yeah, maybe it just, I think it does seem to just be that it's like, just keep fishing, because I did just randomly get the other one, the one that I've got, it just randomly gave me at some point. Are these gonna, is this a good idea? Right, so filling this up. With an infinite amount of water. It doesn't seem to have an issue. We don't seem to need to get any kind of water from anywhere. Just keep pouring away. Yeah, but you'd assume, I sort of had assumed that it was a specific fish that was giving you a specific thing, but it doesn't seem to be that. It seems to be that it randomly sometimes gives you one thing from the same fish. You can get 3 different types of resources. wonder night might keep going on, turn into day at sleeping. What if you just stayed at maybe, I don't know. But I think you get tired, and I think once you get fully tired it starts to do damage to you. Recipe for coffee, yeah. Or just go on the mushrooms all night. Or tea. Creaky chair, apologies. Right, 8. Okay, so do we need to water these already? Is this already... No, I don't think that needs watering. And that timer... See, that's what I mean. That's like, that is proper grindy. Okay, so... Let's get some of these things going. So yeah, we can do all the plants we want. We've got nails. Oh, we can do that one straight away. A burbot sculpture. Oh, where can you go? On the table? Can you go on the table? Oh, there's a shelf. Let's go there with that, I think. Perfect. Can we do any of the others yet? We can do that one. An owl sculpture. It's Hut Flipper. Welcome to Hut Flipper. I want you by the window, I think. Looking out longingly at the world. And then we need nails. Yeah, lighting would be cool, wouldn't it? Nails. I think I'm going to run out of sticks before I get to do everything, but we're making progress. That's not the right way, Toves. It's always the other way. Bear and fish sculpture. Oh, did it? I don't know if I've seen the trailer. Can we put these? Can we put this on the wall? There's another shelf there. This must be able to go on the wall, surely. Oh yeah, it can. That's cool. Go wherever I want it to go. Nice. Let's have this above our bed, I think. That's cool. So that's quite interesting then. So they have got some... They've got some mechanics going on here. Some kind of like free place mechanic. It's not just a snack point, which is what everything else is. Have we got? Yeah. Get all of you. Make some more plants. So which one did we do? I can't remember which one we did. Small. Was it this guy? Can't really tell if I'm just looking at it. 3 leaves, green. It's that one. Okay, so let's do this one. I feel like you should be able to queue things up as well. Like if you want to make 3 of the same item, it's a bit tedious. Okay, can we put plants in here? 4. Nice. Let's give this our little friend. Quit. No. That's quite cool, isn't it? That's a nice looking one. And no, what am I doing? Equip. There we go. So is there anywhere upstairs we can put stuff? I don't know why I'm holding my watering can. I would like to be able to put something on the corner of the desk, please, game. No, not allowed. Not allowed. those are nice. Can you do anything with them? No, you can just pick them up again. Right, checkity check of the... So that's running, that is going down fairly quick then, isn't it? Like, water-wise. So you kind of couldn't go... You can turn them around, yeah, I did see that, but it didn't seem like there was a point. You couldn't really go out and do very much without this stuff dying, and it's not even halfway yet. But it's lucky we've got an infinite supply of water. It's quite easy to imagine like how they could extend some of these things, like something that collects water from outside when it rains would be easy enough to do, surely. Snaps on outside, guttering or something, or and a pipe. It's looking more homely now. What should we call our owl? Dave. I think we'll call him Dave. Right, Dave. What have we got? What can we craft? What can we craft steel? So we haven't done... So we need sticks. Okay, sticks. Sticks. Yeah, they're quite cheap, aren't they? Just mostly sticks. Axe and hotbar. I think this tree's finally going to go. I've resisted cutting it, but it's going to go. There we go. Yeah, I think the big ticket items are obviously the big blueprints were the map and the axe, because those are the big like game changers. Once you've got the axe, everything's easier. Way easier. Okay. I don't know if we need any more. We'll get one more tree's worth. Yeah, I don't know if I'd maybe make the... I wonder if they'll do like durability. Because I have never had to replace this axe. It's obviously I've cut down a million trees. However many trees. Never had a problem with it. But then that just makes things more grindy, doesn't it? You don't really have to be doing the same thing over and over again. You just want more game, not having to do the same bits of the game over and over. Not get too out of that. That's a bit mean. Right, so this will be... What am I going to do while I wait for these crops to grow? Because I don't think I'm going to... If I go start fishing, I think they're all going to die. And it's not even halfway. And I wonder if they all take the same amount of time. Right, so you... Grab. Bird we haven't done. And I think this is the last guy. Can we make anything else over here? No, we're out of sticks. Okay, good. So you can go... Ooh, have we got a lot of space for you? Can you put anything in here? It didn't seem like you... Oh, there's shelves there. Oh, this is actually a thing on the wall. Oh, I prefer the things on the wall because then you can place them wherever you want to place them. Oh, you don't seem to be able to rotate this one though. That's weird, and it doesn't hang straight. Oh, that's a bit of an OCD killer right there. It's made to hang wonky, and I can't rotate it. The fox and the tree sculpture. So are these plaques on the wall again, or are these... No, so that's a little... That's cute. And then... Where to find those cattails? Well, yeah, just here, dude. That's where you're looking. We only found them in this stream. Did someone find the fallen tower that is showing the trailer? There's a couple of fallen towers. There's nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything special about them though. There's a couple of places where there's like 2 towers together, and then I think we found a couple of fallen towers. Cook up some food and then we'll go fishing. I kind of want these to be done. I guess I can water them again before I go. Again, there's not enough reason to do this because none of this stuff I can't find. Like there's not enough reason, there's not enough incentive. And if I don't get seeds back from it, oh, no watering can. Ah, interesting. So do I need to fill it up then, or does it just run out and then I have to craft a new one? Let's go look if maybe we just shove it in the water, if it will grow. Grow? If it will fill. Oh, sorry, dude. I think you commented in the Twitch chat and I didn't notice. So well done for finding me on YouTube as well. Okay, so that does, so you can refill the watering can from the, that makes sense. Oh, it's getting dark already. Wowzers. What do we think about the day-night time as well? It feels like it's a little short to me. It doesn't feel like it's... I don't know if it is... I don't know if it makes sense, the speed at which the night comes. But then I guess you would get through the game really quickly. Do you need watering? Okay, so we're a little over halfway. Hopefully that timer will... Oh, hopefully that timer will go down in the night and not stay. We don't have anything cooking, do we? Well, maybe we do. I don't think we've got any sticks left though, and I can't be bothered to go out for another stick run. Oh, we've got one. Okay, so what do we need for you? How many of these things do we need? Oh my god, we need loads! Waltz bleak skin. We need 6 of them. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy nuts. Okay, so if it is just randomly from the same lake, that's not too much of a problem, I guess. Maybe just a little longer days. Yeah, it does feel. It feels a bit short, doesn't it? Right, eat this. But it is the thing. I guess the thing. It is the thing that kind of makes the gameplay longer, because you would just blitz it all out in a day, find everything straight away. That's the same reason why they won't make the tent somewhere you can save, because again that would be a reason not to come back to the hut. You have to show a little desperation. So should I go back to stream 1's version of my fishing abilities then, and not just get every fish? Right. Did we randomly? I think we randomly just shoved our fishing rod somewhere up here, maybe. This one, was it? No. Let's take these with us as well, just in case we need those. Here it is. Right. So don't need any of that stuff. So I wouldn't expect this stuff to die now in the greenhouse, and if it does, I'm going to be annoyed, because it's. I mean, I've just watered it. It would seem excessive for me to water that again today, especially as it's so shady. Like there's hardly any sun on it anyway. Right, so fishing. We're going to nail this every time. Get that on the hot bar. And then I think if we... Yeah, and then that's it, isn't it? We've done everything else. The only thing I haven't done, which I'm not going to bother, is crafting that other backpack. The smaller backpack. Oh, we did talk about... After you're full gear, what you're supposed to do, I mean, with the outfit and the backpack. Yeah, I don't know, dude, to be honest. I think that's probably it. I mean, they do say it's early access, so don't expect too much more content. But as far as I'm aware, that's it. Once you've got, there doesn't seem to be anything else to find. There's no other recipes, so I think that's pretty much the end of the game once you get to that stage. What does it look like? I'm keeping my eyes on this lake, on this river. I'm not seeing any splashes, so it doesn't seem like this is going to be a spot. Once you have the big backpack, you won't be wearing a smaller one. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't even craft the middle one, did I? I just went straight to the big one. No fish in the river. Okay. Just checking. Just sort of check. Right, so let's run back down here. Yep. My prediction was fairly reasonable. I thought maybe we would have run out of content. Probably. I thought yesterday was going to be, would have been pretty close. I suppose you probably could finish it quicker if you weren't getting lost and stuff. Well, thanks for subscribing, dude. Appreciate it. That cave behind the waterfall, yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? There's lots of things they could do. They sound like quite a nice set of developers as well, from the bits and pieces I've seen. Oh, uh-oh, please don't. Just go for a swim, it's fine. This is all fine. Yeah, or maybe like a dive mechanic, so you could get things out of the bottom of them, like pearls and things. That might be quite cool. Where's my little spot? It is here, isn't it? Oh, there it is. This is my spot. Don't want to go out there. It's probably a bit far. Not gonna happen. Too far. Yeah, you could get seaweed and things as well, couldn't you, I suppose? Like, or coral. Well, I suppose that wouldn't make sense in the lake. Right, so that's number one. That was a perch, so that wouldn't give us it anyway. Show a little desperation. I'm generally a fairly calm person, so I think maybe stream 1 I was getting a little bit desperate, and that's when I've got it. What do we reckon? 5 fish before we get one? What if I just wave my wand around a little? My rod around a little? I'm convinced that almost if you don't get it on the line pretty much straight away, that you might be just reel it in and come back cast again. I'm not sure. Because it feels like you've pretty much just got to land it right on the right spot. Come on. That one on 3. So that's 2. Well, you're saying the third one will be 1? Or you're saying 3 and then the fourth one will be 1? It's going to be too far out, I think. This is promising. I think this guy's going to be 1. No. So it was oblique though. So that was number 3. Still betting 5. That's going to take us a while to get 3 of them, isn't it? Come on, fishy. this is the one. I've got a good feeling about this guy. He's going to be our first one. He's coming in as well. Oh, come on. So that's 4. My dogs need food. Go feed them before you start drawing over my good stream. No worries. I'm not streaming tomorrow, Teresa. So Plant Zoo tomorrow. So I might be streaming. Next stream will probably be, at the moment, is Tuesday for the house flipper. Yeah, I don't think we can string this out to another stream tomorrow. I don't know what we'll be doing. Yeah, you too, Teresa. You are hearing a glint of desperation, yeah. First moments of desperation. Come on, this is number 5. Lucky number 5, they say. Oh, come on, it's a bleak again. Yeah, I think I would just make it that they're like different locations. Not that you just got grind. I think that's what I would do. Just make it harder to get to the fishing location for the item. But then, as I said before, then why would you bother? Once you've got, if you've got to have the clothing as an incentive to travel, then there's no point crafting it if you have to travel to get the ingredients to make it. I don't know. Okay, lucky number 6, they say. Here he comes. Oh my god. Rain perch. Is it been rain perch every time? No, that's different, isn't it? Pike perch we've got. Interesting. So that's all it is then. It's just there are just randomly different fish in here. We should have brought another tent out, so we could have slept out here. Lucky number 7. I mean, lucky number 7 is definitely. Oh, come on. Am I doing the right thing, Jan? Because if I'm just fishing here for no reason, that was definitely a sign of desperation, isn't it? That did sound desperate. It feels like it is the right thing because it is giving me different types of fish. I suppose I could try. I don't think it's going to matter if I stand in a different spot. Maybe try another spot. Oh, okay. So then maybe it does matter. Alright, we'll try that then. Oh, come on. This little spot. I don't know why I just feel in the same spot. There's only one way of getting out. Let's come back round here. So we're gonna have to go back to the hut and get rested. Why didn't I just eat a fish? I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to. Right, let's try it on the actual Can we fish from here? Is there anywhere we can see? Not really. We'll go the other side. Maybe we could go right down that end as well. Okay, right. Any bubbles? Hey Chris, how you doing? You're coming in probably right at the end of the stream, I think. We are on the hunt for the last craftable ingredients. Don't seem to be any bubbles in here. So let's go round. Yeah, I've got a little bit more time. I'm pretty close to the hut, so we'll stick it out for a minute and see if we can get. So there doesn't seem to be closer. They do seem to only kind of appear because I think I was seeing those splashes from the other side. So I think I've already been fishing this spot just from the other side. So maybe we need to try right down the end there. Alright, let's go. We'll go back and we'll sleep. I'm reeling. Oh, thank you. And then we'll come back and try in the morning. It's funny because I don't feel like I was in a different spot when I did get that, whatever that thing was, the bleak that doesn't have a use. Not the bleak, whatever it was. The other thing, that the skin or whatever it was. Okay, back in. Save. We've decorated the hut now, Chris, as well. Some bits and pieces. Little things that you'll see better in the day. Oh, let's water our plants if they're not already dead. So, 3. Please don't be dead. Oh, you grown? Yeah, we did it. And they don't give you seeds back. Oh, they do give you seeds back. Okay, cool. Good. I was about to moan. Right, Dennis. Catch you later, dude. Thanks for sticking around. I don't have enough space, do I? Let's just pick all these out. I wonder if they... Oh, I can't. I can only stack 3. I mean, I'm going to be knee deep in fish by the end of this anyway, because I'm going to have to be fishing for days. Get rid of these. And is that organics? No, that's more building materials. That can go in there. I've got 8 fish bones now. I wanna get the stuff in case these die. Get them. Bring a tent. Yeah, I could do. I'll have to make one. Alright, it's gonna annoy me. Are these all going to be dead now? No, they're not. Okay. See, I wonder if I'm not even. I don't really need to bother picking up the seeds, to be honest, but because I'm not gonna harvest. I'm not gonna sow them again. Although I suppose I can leave this save when when we finish, I can leave this safe with all this stuff in it, because I could play the closed beta one. God, I've got loads of food now, haven't I? Right. Stick you up. What do we need for a tent? I'm gonna have I've got no sticks. Tent is gonna be tools, tent, sticks. What a surprise! I'm just gonna I'm not gonna bother with the tent. I'm just gonna fish. I'm just gonna fish. Time I've made that, I'll have had all the fish I need. Yoink, yoink. Okay, so we'll go right down the end this time then. We can try that point. It seems a bit odd to me that it's different spots, but I guess it makes sense. So, right, we won't have seen if there's bubbles down this end, we won't have seen them from that previous spot. So, are there bubbles here? No, they're in the same spot all the way over there again. Right, so there's no fish down this end. So it's only where I was fishing, or on the other side, which is like here. Where did I just hear that? That's way out there. Okay, let's try these then. Try these ones right in the middle. It's quite difficult to see the spot though. Doesn't seem like there's as many on this side. Maybe it's supposed to be that they're like a deeper fish. I am reeling, game, thank you. Okay, so that's like there. Okay. This is gonna be one. This is gonna be our boy. Come on. In you come. Okay, that's one, but not what we want. Okay, there. It makes sense that the harder resource would be harder to get, and therefore it would be further out. On that one. It seems to keep getting stuck on this side as well. It doesn't seem to realise that I'm reeling it in. Okay. Come on champ. You're my boy. You're my best boy. You know you mate. You know you want it. You know you want to be. Come on. What does desperation sound like, Jan? Because I feel the tone of my voice has slightly changed. Is that enough? We're getting fish from here, but they're just exactly the same fish I was getting on the other side. And the fact that we've got to get 6 of these, I just think this is silly. been streaming for? It's almost 3 hours. Oh dear. There'll be no one watching. I'll be sitting here 5 hours, 6 hours. Call that for a you call that for a puppy. I can't remember the name of the bloody thing. That's probably why I can't catch it. It does make sense that it will be further out, but yeah. I suppose it could be on some like number of casts that they've done it. I'm not even counting anymore. I mean, what I think frustrates me most is the fact that the one time I've got one of these things, it wasn't even an item I can use. It wasn't even a craftable. It wasn't a recipe for anything. Waltz bleak, there you go. Which makes sense that it would come off of the bleak fish, so I'm in the right place. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right, we'll do 2 more catches here and then we'll try a bit further around there and see if that makes any difference. If I get one of these guys, you all have to simultaneously smash the like button. Even if you've already pressed it, so that you can unlike. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, I don't believe it. But yet, I still have 2 more to catch. Right, so I should see that number go up and down now. Oh dear. Right, so we've got 2 more to get. So that was it was right out there, wasn't it, when I caught it? Thanks, Jan. It was right out there in that spot. Maybe it's always going to be in that spot. Maybe it's all from here going to just be overwhelmed by waltz bleaks. No. Got it that time. High octane stream entertainment right now. It's not stuck, I'm reeling. Thank you. I might just, if I get to one outfit, I think I'll be happy. If I can do this for 5 of them. Because that must be like 15 fish or something. If one of these come back. In fact, it's not. It's more than that, isn't it? Because that's my first one of those I've seen in all the fishes that I've caught, which must be more like 20. I don't even have tea. If I had tea, it would be easier. They must have had so many people give them feedback on this, I think, and say, this is nuts. Or they can probably monitor the stats of in-game players fishing, how many hours they've spent fishing. I can't believe this is random, because if it was random I'd get it more often. Because it must just be that there's like a deliberate rarity. Haven't got up there this year because of this whole Rona mess, so I'm fishing for you. Fair enough. Hopefully you get up there soon, dude. Hopefully things are starting to return a bit to normal. And that we don't get a second wave, which is always the worry, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to count from now. I'm going to start counting this time. It's getting dark anyway. So let's say 5. Ba, 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 ba. I'm reeling. There we go. Do, 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 do. I don't actually mind the mechanic of it. Like, I think that the like actual fishing mechanic is quite good. Obviously, once you get your sort of head round it. But this does feel a little bit too much. Because a lot of people will find the mechanic difficult, I think, to get to grips with, and then the fact that you've got to get 3 of these things. God, this guy's fast. Toronto, Peel and Windsor are still on lockdown. Only places left in Ontario. Yeah, I think you guys were pretty hot on it though, weren't you? Canada seemed to be pretty quick to lock things down. We were really slow in the UK, and New Zealand seemed to be really quick to close things up as well. Did a really good job. Getting annoying that it keeps doing that every time. I'm reading it in, so it shouldn't be getting stuck there. I'm gonna the next time I catch one, if I get actually one of these waltz thins, I'm gonna start counting and try and work out if there's a number that it's based on. This is so random. Let's try from here. Not that I think this makes any difference. It seems to be that they're in the same spot. Yeah, did an excellent job. Yeah, she seems really smart. I think I really like her. She just sounds good as well, like says all the right things. She said the whole thing about describe the population as like a team. We're all in this team of 6 million or whatever it was. I just thought it was quite clever. Good way of making people kind of muck in and stick together. And I think we in the UK, well, not everybody, but quite a lot of people sort of got the fatigue of being locked up for too long. Decided that their need to do what they want to do was more important. But who knows? Day 39. Right, I'm just going to double check. I'm pretty sure even the simplest, the one recipe, even the easiest recipe still needs 3 of these things. Yeah, that was hopeful thinking there for a second. I mean, look at how many I've caught. That's crazy. I'm going to take a stack of beets with me and not eat any of the fish, just so I can count up the number of fish that this takes. Time will tell. Yeah, it's so difficult to know, and like it's just so difficult to trust anything at the moment with all this stuff. It seems like everything you hear is so sort of contradictory. You know, even the masks thing, you know, get told that masks are pointless and then getting told that everybody should be wearing one. Crazy times. Right, come on fishes. Let's make it easy on me. I'm desperate. Oh, I said the magic word. I actually said the magic word. So is this going to be our boy? Go on, chap. Bring your friends as well. We need two of them. Oh, I don't believe it. Right, I'm just going to say desperate, 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 desperate. I'm not doing all 6, guys. I'm doing one more, and then I'm calling it. Desperate, desperate, desperate. Oh dear. I'll get mad. I'm fishing mad. Might find a bear and let him maul me to death in a minute. Didn't work the second time though. I think I overused it. Yeah, see, I think some people will find this difficult because it does require some. I don't believe it. We got it. Oh, is this the magic spot? Have I just found the magic spot all of a sudden? Needs more desperation. So that was 2 in 2 casts. In 3 casts. It can't be random then, right? It must be based on some number of casts. I just want to see if I can get another one, and maybe this is just the magic spot. Oh dear. Not getting any of them now, look. You've had your lot, it says. The game's like, no, you've had your lot, don't get greedy. What do you want from me? The irony of this is, you can't even see the outfit. You can't go third person. So you can't actually even see the outfit you're wearing anyway. So this is utterly pointless. Utterly futile exercise. That I won't even be able to see it. I'm just going to make it. It's probably got a placeholder image for the package. Come on, just give me one more fish. I just want to see if this is the spot. Play house flipper. Not tonight, dude. Will be Tuesday is house flipper day. House flipper streams on Tuesday. Get perch when it rains. It's based on weather. That would be infuriating if it was that. You're supposed to just stand here and wait and watch the sun. Sounds like madness. Can't catch any now. Oh, there we go. Go on, Waltz. We're desperate. All right. I think maybe we're done. I don't think I can face doing another 3 of these. I thought maybe I'd found the magic spot, but no. It doesn't appear to be the case. He says, casting in madly one more time. Obsessed. Obsessively. Come on. Come on, fishy. Oh, but now I'm getting close to the 2, aren't I? Sense of completion is... I know I can make 1 set of clothes. But now, this is definitely the spot though. Or no, I'm not. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just the amount of time that I've spent doing it. Lenticular, epic. Okay, I feel like if I get another one in the next 5 minutes, then I'll stick. Come on. Pike perch fillet. What a conundrum. Do you keep on reeling, knowing you're a couple of skins away? So that's like desperation, right? Exactly. Desperate, desperate, desperate. Say the magic words. Work the four. I'm almost not even looking now as well. I'm just... I can almost do it by the sound. I've done it so many times. I don't know, I just found this on the Among Trees thing, so I watched this well. I'm leaving now. Thanks a lot. Cheers, dude. It is just fishing right now, so I don't blame you for just popping in and going, yeah, this is someone just going slightly mad fishing in a game that's not even a fishing simulator. Take it easy. Left you a nice like. Oh, thank you very much. It's always appreciated. Come on. I wonder if the... oh, you know what the pets might be? Oh, we need one more, guys. We need one more. And that was 3 minutes. It didn't take 5. The pets might be fish. Imagine if you could get a fish tank. I just need one more. It must be to do with this spot though, surely. I've had 4 from standing in this spot today. I wonder if it's literally just one. Do you have enough honeycomb? Oh, I think so. I hope so. Honeycomb's easy though. I know where there's more hives. I think I've got 3 honeycomb. And I think only one of the recipes needs honeycomb, isn't it? Starving to death. That's not happening, is it? That one. Come on. I wonder if it's... what I'm saying is I wonder if it is one exact bubble. And only when that one occurs do you get the right skin. You know what's funny as well though is I haven't had any of that other thing I've got. Whatever that was, the perch skin. Main perch, that's not what we want. I can't end on 5, can I? Like I'm in now. I'm all in. I'm all in. I need the 6. Get in. You don't even need that. I think it's that spot. I think it's the spot. Eat all the fish. I'm going to skip back to my hut. die of tiredness on the way. Get mauled by the bear as we come around this corner, watch. Is this going to be my longest stream? Yeah, I would say it probably is, yeah. Hence the slight levels of insanity that have crept into my voice in the last, in the last half an hour. Yeah, I think so. I think maybe I did a 3-hour one, but I can't remember. Right, definitely want to save. We definitely want to save. And that's not the right. That's not the right station. Right, this is where we find out we don't have enough honeycomb. Okay, so what irony if the bear does appear? Yeah, we only need. Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me! 8 beeswax. It's so not even going to be worth it. All right, let's make that one. So we need. I always forget to do this. Note item. I don't know if we've got. I don't know if we've got hardly any of this stuff. Maybe we don't have the. We might not have the rags either. We've got. You know what we've got plenty of? Fish bones. Plenty of fish bones. Okay, we've got 8 of those. Sewing thread, we've got 2. We've got. Yeah, we've got those. 5 of those guys. And beeswax is in this box, which I've only got 2 of. Oh look, there's more fish bones there. So honey isn't for anything then. Yeah, look, it's not even got. It's not even got. Okay. So I'm going to get to sit here. No, placeholder. Disappointing. Okay, so is that, am I much better now? Cold resistance. Stamina's way better. Speed is a bit better. Let's have a look. What does it need? Have I got? If I've got everything else, stump moss I've definitely got. Cattail I've got. Stump moss I've definitely got. Yeah. Cattail I've got plenty of. I mean, it's my own fault for not collecting all of the honey, I guess. Whenever I had the opportunity, I did keep leaving that. I kind of want to get it though, to be honest. I think I'm going to get it. I think I'm just going to get it. Just going to suck it up. We don't need... Yeah, I need beeswax. I've got 8 beeswax I've got to get. Well, I've got 1 on me. I don't think I've got any others. So we have to get beeswax basically. Put the thread away. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. I don't need to do anything else downstairs, do I? Oh, I've got a new... Okay, so I've got new, like, icons that appear. What's that then? Is that my stamina? Does that, like, buff my stamina? I can put this away. Definitely put that fishing rod away. In fact, we might just bury it in the garden. And then I'll do a hunt for beeswax. I don't think this will be... In fact, I've got to find 7 of them, haven't I? I don't think I've even seen 7 of them. This might be... Okay, so I think there's one out the front and to the right. They don't mark on the map, do they? At all? No. Yeah, so stamina, so that is way better. That stamina is way better, isn't it? Oh dear, please tell us where the honey is. Oh, this is going to take forever. If I'd really, well, I thought I had enough. I didn't realise it was 8. That is pretty nuts. Yeah, because I know where there's a couple that are like glitched into the that you can't get to. The stamina is really, that is way better. I'm also running towards where that bear was, so if that bear happens to murder us, then that's fine. In fact, there was one over there. There was one near that bear, wasn't there? If, I don't know. Let's just see if the bear's here. Maybe the bear will put us out of our misery. He's over there. Hello? Oh, so he has moved, has he? Is this the bear spot? No. It's that way. Oh, he has... No, it's up there. Dirt. Okay, I'm going completely wrong direction. Put the compass back in my box. And visit the bear places, there should be a bee hive nearby. Well, that's what I was thinking. But it's only one, isn't it? Unless there's always... Oh, there was two. Oh, was there two? We did collect... Depends how quickly they respawn, I guess. So let's eat a couple of beets. Oh, I didn't think to cook those, did I? Why did I bother bringing them with me? I don't know. See, that's what I mean. I don't know how I feel about map markers, but I feel like it would be would be useful in this game. There's one. See, they're really hard to hear. Well, we have got, I was going to say, we have got more active. Good. Okay, so this is kind of near the bear spot. Let's see if there's another one around him somewhere. I seem to we found two quite close together. This doesn't heal me, does it? Does this heal me? Honey does. Ah, I didn't realise honey heals you. 3 bears. Oh, are there? Okay. One sees me now. So I've only found 2, haven't I? I've not found a 3rd one. I don't think. It's the lake. So there's the bear. I think I took this one that was here not that long ago. But they don't... I mean, assuming they respawn fairly quickly, but they're very difficult to hear, so you could be running really close to it. There's one. Get rats out. Got to be a little bit careful of the... Oh no, we don't. We've got to be a bit careful of this health, but we don't really. Because we've got a thing that's going to 100% heal us. But we've got 2 of them now. Okay, so do you think, Jan, that they are figure out the story of the game? Do you think that there are honey things everywhere that there are bears? Or is it just a coincidence that I found those 2? Ah, yes. Seems entirely logical to me. So they're going to introduce a wolf. And that's Red Riding Hood. I'm mixing up my nursery rhymes. Or my snake tails or whatever they are. So now I am just going to be running around randomly looking for honey, which is somewhat annoying. But we do have amazing stamina now, so we are full sprint. See, this is what I mean though, so why make it an end game item to get this outfit? Or maybe it's not an end game item. Maybe if you hadn't, maybe if I'd worked out how to do the fishing a lot earlier, I could have got it. Because this is a massive difference to the speed. I sort of don't know if the next one's really worth it, because you don't really have that much of a... Oh, maybe the next one means you can stay out all night. If you hit... Yeah, okay, so you reckon they are near the bears. Alright, so we'll go... There was another bear over here somewhere. So we'll go looking for him. So I'm at 3. Wild oats to make porridge. Cooking, yeah, more recipes would be good, wouldn't it? The third bear is just a baby, makes sense. But shouldn't they? Aren't the bears supposed to have a house? And are not supposed to go and find their house and make their bed and like try the beds out and stuff? That's Goldilocks, isn't it? I'm supposed to try the beds and then try the porridge and then the beds. Yeah, you're right, actually, aren't you? So that's what I mean. The tent makes half of the game mechanics redundant immediately. With this amount of food, with the yeah, I suppose if they decreased the spawn timers, there's only one bed in there though. There's not 3 beds. But I like your train of thought. Maybe they could do that. But we're Goldilocks. I think I'm probably going to be done in a minute, because I don't think I'm going to find these. I don't think I'm going to find these before my patience runs out of it. No indication of gender. True. True. Don't make any noises or anything, do you? There's no... Where's this bear? Over here somewhere. Okay, we're going to do this circle, and then I thought there were 2 hides close together on this bear somewhere, but I can't remember where this bear was. And it's not marked him. It's funny because it's marked that one, but it hasn't marked this other one. It was over here somewhere. So I'm coming round to... Oh, is it maybe here? Or is it at this? I'm just full sprinting now as well. I was near a tower, I think. But it's not this one, is it? Oh, we're going up when we should be going down. Where's the marker? Well, this is a new location we haven't found, but there's nothing particularly interesting here. I'm not sure if the hives respawn on the same tree. Yeah, I'm gonna give up in a minute, Jane, to be honest. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna just get back to the hut, I think. Near the other cave, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, down here somewhere. Now that'll only take me up, even if there were 2 hives there, that would only take me up to 2, go to 4. Random, I'm new to your channel and just wanted to say how awesome and creative you are. Oh, thank you very much, Evelyn, that's very lovely. Welcome to the channel. How did you find my channel? Was it on a House Flipper video or a Planet Zoo video? Or was it on... Oh, so there's the bear. There is our bear friend. You could just let him murder us. Just for one last time. Give our lives back to the bear. I'm carrying 2 honey though. You can probably smell me. I'm carrying honey. I don't have anything. I don't have a tent or anything, do I? Oh, I'm just gonna. I don't see beehives here, guys. So. I think I'm probably just going to go back to my little hut. Looking for house flippers, all the crazy like self-made house. Planning on watching some of your other playlists I did today. Oh cool, nice. Yeah, I'm working on another one of those self-build things. They take a long time though. For like a 4-minute video, was a lot of time. But that's cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right, am I going... We're heading home. We're heading for home, peeps. We are going for home. Looking for those trees, mid-height stumps, which always have the beehives. Yeah, but it's getting dark, Jan, and I've got no tent, so that's my excuse. That's my excuse. It's a shame, because I felt like I felt like with the ending success on the fish that maybe we would get there, but I didn't realise. I should have listened. He did say, I think, about the beeswax. It just doesn't seem worth it though, does it? Like, it's not really going to make any difference. I can't even look at it. If I could change my camera and see it, then maybe I'd be down for it, but I can't even see a placeholder image, so it's not... How far are we from home? Not too far. You heard bees? Oh, well that was probably a while ago. It still wouldn't be enough. I'm only on what, 4? So I'm not even halfway. Oh, I didn't hear them, guys. Is this bees here? You just passed bees. I think the trouble is yeah. The trouble is of the delay of the stream, guys. So I'm way past it by the time you guys read it, or sorry, see it. For the river crossing. Yeah, I'm back at the hut already, so by the time I'm reading that, go back tomorrow. I'm not going back tomorrow. We're done. I'm not playing this game again until there's more content. It's been really cool though. I have really enjoyed it, and it's been very nice to hang out with you cool peeps. But no, we're on 3. Even that other hive would only be half the amount that I need. So I think that is going to be Elder Dragon Gaming. You are literally coming in right at the end of the stream, dude. But thank you for joining. I think we've done everything. So we've done everything apart from this guy. But presumably at some point they will add new content. I'm gonna eat something just to get my health back. Let's just do a couple of these. That's not the right bench, Toves. Just one last time to the wrong bench. Oh, I can't anyway because I don't really firewood, do I? Got one last piece of tinder to burn. That's not the right way. Any games planned for future streaming? Thanks for taking me fishing times. You're very welcome, dude. You're very welcome. I'm really optimistic for this game. So I am fully expecting this to be back on the channel, streaming it again when they add some more stuff. But yeah, right now I think we're probably done. In terms of other streams, not really at the moment. There'll probably be one-off streams here and there. I'm still streaming House Flipper every Tuesday. I've been searching for a nice playthrough of Among Trees for a while, but I'll go watch your videos of it. Yeah, sorry, dude. Well, all the VODs are up, so on my YouTube channel or on Twitch, all the VODs are there. But yeah, I think for the last time, at least for now, and thanks for the sub as well. Let's have a look at. We were just going to have a look really quickly at the road map. That was the only other thing I wanted to do on the stream, and then we'll say goodbye to our beautiful hut until next time. Right, so I'm just going to tab for a second. If you haven't seen this, there's some interesting stuff on it. So, I'm just going to work out how to do this. I think it's that one. Take a deep breath. Right, so hopefully you can see. It looks like you can see the roadmap. So this is their roadmap on their website. You can check this out on the. It just goes straight through to. On their website, goes straight through to this link. So these are the ones that. So beekeeping. None of these give you any more information. Like they just are like little cards. But beekeeping extension, that sounds kind of cool. So. Making your own honey, so I guess that means you need to catch catch bees, I guess. Wildlife, I'm guessing just more animals, maybe passive. You can only see my inventory screen. We can't see it. Oh, sorry, I'm a numpty. There you go. Sorry, guys, I'm a numbnuts. Lucky I turned my head and read the chat there. Yeah, so as I was saying, beekeeping extension. That sounds cool. Improved environment variation. So that suggests to me it's more weather, storms, maybe even snow potentially. Story iteration 1. So this is in the winter. This winter, 2021. Story iteration. So that's the first part of the story. A bug net. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that would be a good idea. A bug net to catch the bees. But it could just be something passive as well. Maybe you just make it and then more biomes. Yeah, what for the environment. That could be right as well. There's nothing about map extension though, interestingly. Fishing system improvements. Hello. There you go. Right there. Maybe make it not so. No comment. And then weirdly, these are kind of the way they're arranged. So this says autumn 2020. So this is potentially the more imminent stuff. Oh, I see. It's from right to left for some reason. So yeah, Jan, you said about some dev team summer vacation. So maybe that's already happening. But pet first iteration. So maybe dogs, I would think. I can't see you'd want to get a goldfish. Like that would be pretty underwhelming to tell people you can get pets and they just get goldfish. So I'm assuming that means dogs. I can't imagine it will be anything else. Brewery extension. So that's got to be new things that you find, I guess. New loot items, hence these things down here. So that one looks like a fern. New fungus. A pet bear. Yeah, go and steal a baby bear cub. So that's fern, isn't it? These are obviously new mushroom types. That looks like a new mushroom type. Not entirely sure what that is. An armoured bear, yeah. What's his name? Yorick Burnson. Improved loot areas and visual variation. Okay, so they won't all just be the tower and the scattered boxes, because that does get a bit repetitive. Outfit visuals, no idea. This was the one that stood out to me. That was like, oh, really? Hydration system. So you gonna need to have some I guess carry water with you, and but maybe some of the food gives you hydration potentially. And then someone mentioned about lights, so there's lights for you in the new cabin decorations. They've got, looks like there's an on and off variation of that lamp. Maybe pet birds, I guess, because there's little bird houses there. It would be awesome if they actually used it as well. That would be amazing if you actually put a bird house down and the birds came and interacted with the house. How lovely would that be? What are you guys saying? Mushroom hoarding simulator, because running around the forest eating all the mushrooms you can find is the real deal. I mean, that is basically the game, isn't it, at the moment? A lot of it is mushroom eating. So yeah, just thought I'd share that, guys. If you hadn't seen it, go check it out. I don't know when it's been last updated or what. But yeah, in theory, if they're saying autumn 2020, obviously you could take all this into consideration with the corona stuff. Like they may well have been massively delayed and things. I did say, yeah. So I'm assuming that the brewery extension, that is going to be a new building or an extension to the building, but no mention of any other extensions or anything there. Anyway, right, it's well and truly past the time that I was supposed to finish the stream. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Once again, and don't forget to hit the like if you haven't already done so. Very much appreciate it. It helps other people find the channel and all that good stuff. And we'll go back to the game so we can have one last little look at our hut. Because that's more interesting than that board. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Yeah, hopefully more streams, and stay tuned to the channel and all that sort of stuff. I'm not sure if I'll immediately stream it if they add new things, but we shall see. Hopefully if there's a big patch, we'll definitely come back and play some more. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate all the help and suggestions and everything. My name's Toves, and I shall catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.